Well, question 3. We've got to solve this. 16 to the negative 2x plus 5 equals 64 to the x. So we've got to find the x that makes this true. So let's see. We have 16 to the negative 2x plus 5, which equals 64 to the x. Well, if we're going to get anything accomplished here, we have to write these, we need common bases. And the common base for 16 and 64 is 4, because 16 is 4 squared, and that's raised to the negative 2x plus 5. And 64 is 4 cubed, and that's raised to the x power. Now, by the law of exponents, that's going to be 4 to the 2 times negative 2x plus 5, which equals 4 to the 3x. Now, since the bases are identical, we can go ahead and equate exponents, and I'm going to multiply this out at the same time. So 2 times negative 2x is negative 4x, and 2 times 5 is 10. And that equals 3x. Now keep in mind, what did we just do? We equated exponents because the bases are identical. Now, let's subtract 3x from both sides and 10 from both sides. In doing that, we'll wind up with negative 7x equals negative 10. Isolating x, we'll have x equals 10 divided by 7. Well, let's check this out, make sure it's valid. That's our conclusion, but let's see if it's correct. So let's see, we have 16 to the negative 2 times 10 over 7 plus 5, and that equals 16 to the negative 20 over 7 plus 5. Now, getting a common denominator, we'll have that is 16 to the negative 20 plus 35 all over 7, which equals 16 to the 15 over 7. But that equals 4 squared to the 15 over 7, and which equals 4, and multiplying 15 by 2, we get 30 over 7. So that's as good as we're going to get with that. Now let's look at 64 to the 10 over 7. X is 10 over 7. And that equals 4 cubed to the 10 over 7, which equals, multiplying 3 times 10, we get 30 over 7. And look, we've got a match. We've checked our work and done it right. Well, finally, we have 3 parts to question 4, and we've got to solve these logarithmic problems. And we're going to do that by rewriting these logarithmic forms into exponential form. So for A, we have log to the base 5 of x equals 3. In exponential form, that would mean the base is 5, the exponent's 3, and that equals x. Well, then x equals 5 cubed, and 5 cubed is 125. For B, we have log to the base x of 1 over 8, and that equals 3. in exponential form, the base is x, the exponent is 3, and the result is 1/8. So to isolate x, we'll take the cube root of both sides, or raise both sides to the 1/3 power, and we get x equals 1/8 to the 1/3. Now, the cube root of 1 is 1, and the cube root of 8 is 2, and so x equals 1/2. For c, we have ln of e to the minus 2x equals 8. So by the law of logs, we can put this exponent out in front. So we have minus 2x ln of e equals 8. Now keep this in mind. Ln of e equals 1. So that means we have, substituting 1 for ln of e, that means we have negative 2x times 1, which is negative 2x equals 8. Dividing through by negative 2, we get x equals negative 4, and we are done.